So in today's market, all the hustlers want to know what is going to be the new next big thing. We seen that runtz had a major effect on the market where people do want something sweet. They want it to taste kind of like candy, and they definitely right now want it to be in some weird bag. But that's a topic for another day. What we are going to be speaking about is what is going to be the next big strain. And truly, I see a huge demand in gas, like some potent, strong weed right now. People really want something that is going to have some effects, but they also want flavor. So this leads us to say, what is going to be the next big thing? Is it already made, or is it something that is just not even known? So in my opinion, we definitely see that there is a huge boom in OGs. We see that there's a big boom in strains like OG. So that leads me to say, why hasn't Gorilla Glue got the shine that it deserves? We all know that Gorilla Glue not only has a great effect, it is something that is very strong. So if people are looking for that major gas wave again, Gorilla Glue can help that. And also, if you are someone who likes that funky, sweet taste that a OG could give, then Gorilla Glue is definitely something that is going to be able to give that. But that's old. That's an old strain. It's not a new strain. So what's going to be the new thing? Honestly, it just seems like the new thing is going to be what used to be. It seems like we're going almost back in time, and we're in a cycle of styles in a way. We're in a cycle of what is popular, and we've seen this in clothes, we've seen this in music, we've seen this in all different types of categories, and we might be just seeing it right now in cannabis, where people are seeing that the candy stuff is great, tastes phenomenal, has a cool, slightly like effective, euphoric high that is alright. It's kind of questionable. It's more like a diet strain, but it is what it is. I definitely think that people are almost exhausted of having to smoke 3.5s to have an effect. So what we are going to see is a huge boom in some of the classics, and not all of them will make a reemergence or be able to make a real staple on the scene, but what I think is really going to make a big staple is stuff like Gorilla Glue, stuff like gelati, stuff that has a taste but also has a punch behind it. So this is interesting. I do think that we're going to see a huge wave of kushes, cakes, and dessert strains that come back, because people clearly want something that's going to have an effect and a taste. So dessert seems to be the smartest choice. Everyone knows this candy stuff is cool for about 15 to 20 minutes, maybe an hour if you get something that's actually, or if you get candy that's grown in soil. But this is something that isn't long lasting, and it's definitely not going to have a long-term reign on the whole popularity. So what is going to be the next thing? Do you have an idea? If you do, let me know down in the comments.